All right, let's talk about subtraction. We did some addition, now let's look at subtraction. Subtraction is adding the opposite. So if I have 3 minus 5, I'm basically saying 3 plus negative 5. Because again, the 5 is positive, so when I subtract positive 5, I'm adding a negative 5. When you subtract a negative number, you are really just adding a positive. So 3 take away negative 5 is the same as saying 3 plus 5. We don't put the positive in front of the 5 the second time because it's like we don't typically do that. We don't always say like I want a positive 3 something. We just say 3. So that's what we're going to do. And so the answer there would be 8. Okay, so let's find the difference. Don't overthink these. They shouldn't be anything that's super difficult to do. Don't overthink it. It's not that hard. Negative 8 minus a negative 13 is the same as saying negative 8 plus positive 13. Well, now we've got a kindergarten problem. 13 take away 8. Nobody should get that wrong. The answer is 5 because, again, it's just 13, positive 13 minus 8 because that negative 8 is the same as saying subtract 8. Subtract the positive 8. Okay? Don't overthink. There's no need to overthink these because it's not that tough. 3.5 minus 12.4 is the same as saying 3.5 plus a negative 12.4. The 12 is negative, so my answer is going to be negative. And the signs are different, 12.4. So I'm going to find the difference and then take that sign at the end. And so my answer is whatever 12.4 minus 3.5 is. Let's carry, so 8.9. It's going to give me a negative though, because again, if you think about your number line, if we start at 3.5, we're subtracting 12.4, we're going this way. Okay, so it's obvious that's going to be a negative. Use common sense. Don't overthink things, but use common sense. You know, I had somebody once tell me the flagpole was 3 feet tall because that's what they got for a math answer. Common sense tells us that's not 3 feet tall. Okay, so if we have 3.5 take away 12.4, we know the number is going to be negative. It has to be. Has to be smaller. We're taking 3 and we're giving away 12. Okay, we have $3 and something costs $12. We're going to owe somebody some money. Okay, 9 minus 9, that's again very easy. But if we write it as an additive inverse, 9 plus negative 9 obviously is 0. And for my last one, 4.8, take away negative 8.7. 4.8 plus 8.7, because again, those two negatives together are going to smile up to become positive because we're adding the opposite. We're going to add a positive. Change both signs. So 4.8 plus 8.7 is 15. Carry the 1. Which is a 13, 13.5. Okay, so far so good. All right, let's look at these word problems. So a reef explorer is going to dive 25 feet to photograph brain coral, and then he's going to rise 16 feet, and then he's going to dive 47 feet to survey the base of the reef, and then he's going to rise again 29 feet, and they want to know where is that cavern, and I know that that's longer than 47. Let's just pretend it's not. I can't draw. So we've got negative 25 plus 16 minus 47 plus 29. Let's do the first part of the negative 25 plus 16, and so we've got negative 25 plus 16. The signs are different. That's the larger symbol, so we're going to have 25 take away 16, so that gives me a negative 9. So at this point, right here, he's at negative 9 feet. Does that make sense? Because we said negative 25, he went down 25, went back up 16. So he's at negative 9 feet below sea level. And now, so 9 feet below sea level. So now we've got 9, and he's going down another 47 feet. So we've got negative 9 with another 47, which means we're going to add that 47 to the negative 9. But we're going to keep that sign negative, which gives me a negative 56, I believe. And then at the negative, sorry, I got a little distracted. Somebody drove by the window and squirrel. So now we're at negative 56 feet, which is right here. He's at 56 feet down. And so now he's going to rise back up. And so we're at negative 56 plus 29. Signs are different, so we're going to take the difference and use the sign of the larger number. So 56 take away 29 is a 26, 27, and we keep that sign negative. And so he is negative 27 feet, so he's at 27 feet below sea level. So in relation to sea level, it's 27 feet down. Okay? So that's the first word problem. Let's finish the second one. It's the same sort of thing. Okay? So a robot, so what I really love for you to do right now is to read the problem, pause the video, do the problem, and then watch my video after. So that's what I'm hoping you'll do. You might not, but that's okay. So the robot's going to dive 803 feet and then rise 215 and then dive 2,619 feet, which is really deep into the ocean. I wish that's a robot submarine. That'd be pretty cool. And then it's going to rise 730 feet, 34 feet. And then it wants to know, where is this robot, the location of the crack in relation to the sea level. So we're going to take negative 803 plus 215 because it went down and then back up. And so take that negative, and we're going to get a negative 588. So that's where the robot submarine is at this point. And we're going to take that negative 588 and go down another 2,619 feet. Signs are the same, so just add them together. And we're going to get a negative 3,207. And so that's where the robot submarine is at this point. And then we're going to take that negative 3,207 and rise back up. Let me move my cursor a little bit. And we're going to rise back up 734 feet. That's the sign. We're going to subtract because the signs are different. And we should get a negative 2,473 feet. And that is where the robot takes the picture of the crack in the wall. Hope that helps. Practice makes perfect. I can't even say it. Practice makes perfect.